Hey, I'm Big D.
And I'm Tim B.
And this is Jackin4beats TV, World and Hip Hop News and World Report.
Did you forget what show we're doing?
Nah. Well, Jackin4beats is, I'm pretty sure, is going to morph into some other type of show, which I don't agree with. I want to let y'all know right now.
Look, Big D just trying to fake the funk, man, because
I'm trying to keep it real.
Y'all heard ever since episode 1. Y'all done heard since episode 1. I'm going to always keep it gangster. For good game entertainment, for my man Malpractice Entertainment out there in Brooklyn.
I'm down with Malpractice. I don't know about good game. I've seen Malpractice stuff. I haven't seen a whole bunch of stuff out of Good Game.
Well, you're going to see some stuff of Good Game today. We're going to come live and direct today. Good Game Entertainment, we're going to bring it to you.
What, some freestyle?
Yeah, it's going to be freestyle. Because we tired of you talking shit every show, Big D.
What did I talk shit about? I don't remember every time I talk, it comes to light that I was right. How's that talking
Don't try to set yourself up for one of our articles today. Look, you diss triggered it was on here.
I ain't diss triggered.
You said where your CD and all that, brother.
He didn't bring a CD. How you gonna be on a TV show and not bring a CD?
Jay Lazy came on. You dissed him too.
I ain't dissed Jay.
You dissed Pete.
I recommended his video.
Yeah, you recommended they just buy one video, just one.
That's all they need. It's a good video. It's so good you only need one. In fact, you only need about 15 minutes of one.
That's how cold, man. That's how cold. Anyway, before we move along, I want to thank our sponsor, Superbikemike up out of Detroit. Got anything smart to say about Superbikes this week?
I ain't gonna say nothing about Superbike.
all right. And Russell's not here with us today. Though. We got Jay Lazy working the camera today, so you see a wobbling and shit like that, that's on that nigga.
Keep your head up, Russell. And we'll be waiting for you, man.
Yeah, Russell, we know you faking and you called off today, man. I know you got jail problems for molesting them little kids, dog.
See,
but that's all right.
That's what I want to say that too. Y'all notice how Tim always he say he's joking, but he like saying some real felony criminal stuff on everybody that can really get people in trouble.
If that's what Russell like to do, that's what he like to do.
What I'm saying. People gonna think that Russell is really like a child molester now.
He is. See, can you prove that he's not?
I do not believe. See, I cannot. You can't sit here talking about how we don't believe. See, now you see what I'm talking about, though.
Oh man, you don't. If you want to go talk about child molester, let's take it back to the day when you was wrestling with that little 17-year-old girl.
See, some people aren't gonna understand that you're joking, and people want to say, Big D, I heard you did so-and-so. Like, what are you talking about? Tim was just joking.
Look, I wasn't lying about Big D. The parking tickets is true.
That's true.
Him tongue kissing Lily and holding her down is true.
I never kissed Lily.
Would you try to rape her?
What? See, that's what I'm talking about.
Look, he was wrestling. He said it was playing.
You can't say stuff like that.
He said it was playing.
Because people don't know.
But when you 6'7", that shit ain't playing. Lily was only about this big.
People don't know that you're joking. Hello, ladies. Y'all can see
who he talking to. Who he talking to? Remember Big D always do that? Who he talking to? See what I'm saying?
I want to go back to you making up accusations on people. They don't know that you're joking. I would like you to say that none of this is true.
All right, here's what I'm going to say. Russell is a pedophile.
Oh!
Motherfucker, you don't show up for work up and talk about your bitch ass. That's just pretty much the way it is. So Russell left me hanging on the beer. So we had to pick the beer of the week from Jay Lazy. Got me some motherfucking Mickeys. Not even a whole 40 ounce. Nigga, a 32 ounce. Nigga left me hanging. But that's my nigga. We went out, had a good time. He almost got me locked up on Saturday.
Almost.
Yeah, he almost got me put in jail on Saturday.
Damn, I heard some people actually went to jail on Saturday. I ain't gonna say no names. But some people who try to talk crap on a certain show that we're gonna be on another show, on a show after that.
Oh no, that was another one of Jay Lazy's acquaintances from Good Game Entertainment, Showtime.
And where's she at now?
She was illegally hassled by the man, and she got locked down basically.
Now y'all know why I try not to hang out. Jay's a good guy. I just can't hang out with him because there's a 90% chance you're gonna end up in jail if you hang out.
I agree with that.
You have a good time. You have a great time, but the odds are you're gonna be spending
like last night.
days in the
I was sitting there reading the Bible last night, you know, meditating on my future and shit like that.
You're reading the Bible? Or you listening to it on tape or something?
No, I was reading it. Dog.
Watching a movie?
No, I was reading it. Dog. I was reading the Bible. And Jay come over.
That Superbook cartoon?
Had me sinning and all kind of shit. I was like, Jay, no, Jay, I ain't with this, Jay. But you know, Jay know Taekwondo, so he kind of he was moving on me and shit like that. He was moving on me. So
see, it's hard to keep focus with Jay. You know you see the right track and you want to go down the right track, and then Jay's just sitting there taking the wheel and trying to take you off the right track.
I agree with that. Just like yesterday, the photo shoot, man.
Photo shoot? I ain't get a call for no photo shoot.
Oh, see, Big D don't never like to come out for public events.
For a photo shoot,
we tried to get Big D to do a cameo for Good Game Entertainment.
Okay.
You know, he wouldn't do that. We tried to get him to do some cameo appearances for In-House Entertainment. He wouldn't do that either. Big D think he's too good for all the fans. I'm the one that answer all y'all emails. Hold on, man. We're gonna pause for the consul at the motherfucking door. Cool. All right, we back. Mr. Tom Talafero in the house, man. The multi-platinum producer, I promise y'all.
Tom who?
See, here you go, Big D hating again. See?
I'm just saying, Tom, you kind of missed his last name, Talafero.
No, Talafero.
Yeah, you did kind of like slur or something. Boy, get it right.
Look. We have it down at the bottom of the screen, young mother. I ain't even start drinking Jay's Mickey's Molly. I don't know where about this shit from. He says popular on the West Coast. I ain't never seen this shit out there. Never. He back there laughing because he knew he got me on this episode. He didn't even get me a 40, nigga. Look at that, 32 ounces. Jay cheap, nigga. That nigga cheap. All right, we're going to go ahead. The first thing we're going to talk about Busta Rhymes.
Oh, we're talking about hip-hop. See, I just like to keep the show on hip-hop. That's all I'm saying.
It is on hip-hop.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. I'm all about the hip-hop.
What about hip-hop dances?
Hip-hop. Oh, you know what we should talk about? We talked about it on Jay's episode.
What we talked about on Jay's episode?
About the plight of hip-hop dancers. I think we should interview some hip-hop dancers.
Oh, that's just what we gonna do. That's just what we gonna do. Go ahead and say it. I know you're going to say about the Busta Rhymes thing. Go ahead and say it, man.
For some reason, episode 5 has not been released on time, Tim. I don't know what's up with that.
That's because that nigga from Good Game Entertainment got me out shooting videos, all kind of orgies and shit like that. I'm supposed to be at home on the grind.
Jay will take that wheel and turn it right off the track.
I'm going to throw some holy water on that nigga today. You know, he up here in the house doing his thing. But I'm going to get him today.
Lad, on episode 5, y'all go watch episode 5. On the whole, Busta Rhymes was somebody trying to assassinate Busta Rhymes, and then
that is not what happened.
And then Tim said, "Derrick, you are wrong. Big D, nobody tried to kill Busta Rhymes." And I said, "Somebody tried to kill Busta Rhymes." And then what happened? What came out today?
Hold on. Let's go back again. Nobody tried to kill Busta Rhymes. That's not what happened.
Somebody got.
His bodyguard got shot.
How does your bodyguard get shot if somebody's not trying to kill you?
He could have had beef with some of Tony Yayo's boys.
That's not what happened though. Some of Tony Yayo's boys tried to kill Busta Rhymes.
Nobody tried to kill Busta Rhymes. I keep telling you, they weren't trying to break in the studio. They weren't trying to do no shit like that.
If it was an accident, like you say, how come Busta keeping his mouth shut?
That's just the rules to the game, play.
If somebody kill your friend,
snitches get stitches and end up in ditches.
That's not being a snitch. If somebody, how is that being a snitch?
So if you kill Jay, and
I said your friend. That's wrong. I'm sorry, Jay.
So if you here and I shoot Jay, would you go tell him? Would you tell the police?
No.
You a lying motherfucker, dog.
No.
So they said both of y'all going to jail.
No, this is more like if Tom shot Jay.
Okay.
Then I would say something.
Oh, so you'll tell on Tom?
That's not telling on Tom.
You ain't seen that T-shirt? Stop.
That's helping. That's helping Jay's killer. That's helping Jay's family. I see it more as helping bring Jay, giving Jay justice.
We're gonna go with Big D's scenario. Tom Talafero is a multi-platinum producer. So 9 chances out of 10, if you tell on that nigga, you're gonna be in the ditch too. I mean, that's just the way I see it. I'm gonna get revenge for my man Jay. I might flatten that nigga tires or something like that, you know. But my money ain't
somebody
that long.
shoots
So
Jay. Somebody shoots Jay, and you let the air out of the tire.
Look, I'm gonna pour some Mickeys out for my man Jay. I'm gonna say, damn Jay. First, I'm gonna take his shoes, then I'm gonna pour some Mickeys out for him.
I'm saying the Busta should say something. That's all I'm saying.
Look, Busta ain't gonna say nothing. I don't think he should say nothing. Tony Yayo ain't saying that.
Tony ain't gonna say. Tony Yayo the one trying to kill him. Of course, he ain't gonna say nothing.
Man, come on, man. I don't think you know what you're talking about on
Watch. Next week. That's what he said last week, y'all, and that it came out I was right. Next thing you're gonna say that Vice President ain't going out shooting people.
Vice President who?
The Vice President of the United States is out shooting people.
He
actually did shoot somebody.
He did?
Yes, he did.
Aha! Once again, I'm right.
He knew that though before.
Man.
Yeah. See,
he just shot you right up and
Big
down.
D set me up. See what I'm saying? Big D. You know
Dick Cheney shot a guy
Shot the guy hunting.
with a shotgun.
Yeah. He was hunting with the guy he shot.
Damn, I didn't like Dick Cheney, but he gangster now. I like that. I'm gonna get you some Mickeys. I'm gonna send it straight to the White House.
And you know what's wrong though? Dick Cheney ain't gonna do a day of jail time. He ain't even get arrested, and he should get at least arrested.
Jay shot a motherfucker on Saturday. He ain't get arrested.
Like you shoot him on TV.
Or his camera wouldn't work.
If somebody in here got shot right now, and even if it was an accident, somebody would end up in jail for at least a night.
Okay, why don't we do this? Why don't we play with a gun, and one of us get randomly shot, and let's see what happens.
I bet you somebody go to jail. For example, let's say who in here will most likely have a gun? Tim.
I would say Tom Taliaferro.
And say Tom shot somebody. Say, who would Tom shoot by accident? He wouldn't shoot Jay by accident. It would have to be a situation where Tom's gun would go off. So probably you shoot one of our hip hop dancers by accident. I'm just saying. And the police came, and even if it was an accident,
oh, first of all, police ain't gonna never come.
Tom would go to jail. I would tell him Tom.
Oh, you would tell him Tom? I told you he was a snitch. Nigga, a snitch. No, you might not see Big Deal next episode because some guns might go off
the
the grid.
basketball player that shot homeboy, killed him. By accident.
Yep, see, the Globetrotters told on him.
He didn't go to jail for a while, though.
Yeah, but the Globetrotters still snitched, though.
What about OJ? OJ didn't go to jail.
Gangster.
OJ is gangster. I ain't saying shit against OJ.
Oh, but you would say shit against Tom Taliaferro, huh?
Tom Taliaferro ain't cutting no lady's head off like OJ did.
You don't know what he did. I done seen the nigga do some shit now.
Where you see Tom Taliaferro?
They call Tom the East Coast Suge Knight. The East Coast Suge Knight. That's what they call him.
That's scary.
Now, he been trying to be nice recently. You know what I mean? Recently. He been trying to change his ways and shit like
Are
that.
you still upset about me shooting you the ass?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
Man, Teddy Riley got something to say about that.
Oh.
What?
Drama.
What?
So he
Yo,
tried,
hey, guess who I saw tonight?
Who?
Eric Williams.
He tried to get some more beef going. He tried to get some beef going. Oh,
What-
look, we're going to go ahead and roll on to the next story with Jay-Z making an album with Dr. Dre. Now, that's going to be some hot motherfucking shit right there.
You know what we should do?
Oh, here we go again.
No, we should have a commercial break.
For what?
I don't know. For you, so you can sell something. What we gonna sell?
I ain't selling shit, man.
The-
See what I mean? See, so this going to be it for this.
The ultimate guide. Okay, here. Ultimate guide to self-promotion. I'll do the commercial for you.
Go ahead, dog.
I stole the ultimate guide from self-promotion from Tim early this week.
He did still.
And I listened to it, and it was top notch. I admit, I learned something, and I know everything, so you can't teach me nothing. But the ultimate guide to self-promotion is like what? $10, $15? How much is it?
$27.
Worth every penny. 27.
And this week I'm selling sucker propellant. For suckers like Big D, you spreading the mist
What?
for him. Like that.
I just gave him props on his little
That's for all that other hating. That's for all that other hating he did. We ain't never had a guest on the show where he didn't hate on him. But see, this week, I don't know. Are you gonna interview Tom or you want me to interview
He's
Tom?
a multi-platinum producer, whatever that means.
Oh, see what I mean?
I don't know what that means.
You don't understand?
Sold 10 records.
He sold 10 records.
No, multi-platinum producer means you had to sell thousands upon thousands upon thousands of records.
Dude.
And you made a lot of money.
Okay.
Now, we figure...
Oh, so we got him on this show?
Yeah.
How we do that?
They kidnapped me. Somebody, help!
Jay sent some of his friends over to ask him. That's what happened.
I'm drinking Deer Park water once again, y'all.
A bottle of Mickey. Y'all ever had this shit? Y'all ever had? You had Mickey's?
These little small ones.
A little pony?
They have little, they look like little pints. Yeah, they look like small kegs.
I guess Jay do know what he talking about, man. I ain't never seen no motherfucking Mickey's. He was supposed to get Coke 45. But he didn't get that shit, but he said they didn't have it.
What? They still
So
selling
that's
it?
the drink. And the joint.
Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna have to jump in on this interview with Tom Taliaferro. But back to the Jay-Z joint, man.
Jay-Z's putting out an album for no reason whatsoever.
No, he putting out an album just to crush motherfuckers.
No, I know why he's really putting it out.
Oh God, why is he really putting out? An
No,
album?
it's a good thing. I'm not. See, you think?
Okay,
You
go
always
ahead.
think I'm saying something?
Go ahead, Captain Hater. Why is he putting it out?
It's
man?
not a hater thing. He's trying to bring. The Def Jam is kind of devoid of hype right now. There's nobody really big on Def Jam right now. And so Jay-Z's going to put out an album and watch. Every song's going to have like 80 guest spots up there.
What about Cameron?
What about Cameron? He ain't going to be up there.
He might just steal somebody else's lyrics for this CD.
Again, yeah, Jay-Z.
We got Jay-Z haters all over the motherfucker.
I'm not hating Jay-Z. I'm saying that
Jay-Z
is gonna
and
be
Dr. Dre is a guaranteed multi-platinum album.
Yeah, but once again, they're not going to really be on the album. It's going to be a whole bunch of other guys on the album. Mark my words. Once again, I'm going to be right again. It's going to be like Jay-Z featuring blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah.
You weren't right about the Busta Rhymes thing.
I was right about the Busta. You proved I was right about the Busta.
Do you believe he was somebody trying to kill Busta Rhymes?
Everybody in here is nodding yes.
No, they know that.
Maybe Charlie Brown from
Who's that? Brown.
Look, before we go on and interview some hip hop dancers here, we're gonna go ahead and check out a clip from Miles, my man Miles from Malpractice Entertainment out of Brooklyn.
All I can say is hold your head and stay strong, word is born. And listen to the words and all my songs, shit is lethal. How I be losing some of my people in the system.
Hey, yo, Mal, you know your man Slim who's holding down 5'9"?
Son, let him know,
Yeah,
son,
yeah,
for
son,
real.
this nigga's really fronting right now, son.
He's gonna have no fucking idea, son, for real.
Son, I got my B. I got Cramp and Mesco in the car right now, B.
Yo, matter of fact,
what
tell
you
him
wanna
we
do?
coming in now. We gonna go there and pick him tell up. him we on our way right there,
Yo, we
son,
coming,
right
son.
now,
Yo, we heading over there right now, son. All right?
Come on.
I'm a gun set, Puerto Rock, DC soldier. Who's hot? I'm hot. The game is over. Come through, crush style, BK Staten out, booty down, Ace Town, cheese up, hoes down. Too hot, can even be hoes down. You clowns fuck around, see my pistols now. DC, double S, my niggas hold me down. Hold the fort, while your boys up and out of court. Had a cat and kid, cause something done, he came up short. Fuck that, past tense, so let me tell you the real. A pussy nigga be a pussy nigga holding the steel. Act up, the pussy nigga gonna peel your meal. Cause real recognize real, nigga feel me still. This shit is lethal, ain't no friends up in the game. Start making bread, niggas tryna steal your change. Green-eyed envious, niggas see the change. On the streets, shit ain't always what it seems. On the block all day, tryna make that cream. Niggas in the cut, just cock in the scheme. How they gonna cut your throat so they can eat? Open your eyes, this is real, nigga, don't you sleep. Never turn your back, cause them snakes still creep. They always around, even when you least expect it. Never close your eyes, cause this shit gets hectic. Jealous one still empty, man, shit ain't changed. Snake's a snake, always tryna be your friend. If you flossy, I see, it'll ask Bobby. Niggas seeing that, all doing this shit. Asking all your mans, all up in their business and shit. They know where you live, they already know the biz. They clocking, they watching, you waiting, you peeping. You feel it for show, my mans can't be creeping, keep sleeping. That's why you keep your circle close, limit your manners. I mean, you got your man, you got your soldiers, your doges, your niggas, your dogs, the goons, the loons who hold down the ab and make sure the dough stay right, the flow stay right. Niggas act up, then the guns they might start showing faces. Niggas is left with no faces. That's how you play the game, man. Stay with them aces on the streets. Shit ain't always what it seems. On the block all day, trying to make that cream. Niggas in the cut, just cock in the scheme. How they gonna cut your throat so they can eat? Open your eyes, this is real, nigga, don't you sleep. Never turn your back, cause them snakes still creep. They always around, even when you least expect it. Never close your eyes, cause this shit gets hectic. The only niggas I chill with, we flow like brothers. I together, you walk in the crap marker, man. My nigga Babs, niggas they seeing the fair. We roll deep, 6 niggas, 2 Glocks apiece. Hold your tongue, keep the peace before you rap the sheet. Body bagged up in the morgue, 2 in the morgue. Your mommy gets the full call, now she starting to morgue, starting to cry, cause she just lost her firstborn. Little did she know, Dunny was lost for real long. This nigga was driving the beat, wanting to creep up all night, nigga trying to eat. Slanging the trees, move the crack, move the D, now we dig to the D. Sticking niggas up just to make some creep. Nigga try to come at me, now he done got the seeds, rest in peace. Now he just fool for thought. His last words were his last words, who would've thought?
Good, my dude. What's good, man? You chillin'?
Shit.
God, this what I'm saying?
So I don't know what you're talking about, fam.
Son, I tell you like this, God, shit is real serious, you know what I'm saying? You got some gorillas standing right behind you, my dude. You know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga, son, Matter of fact, yo, son, show this nigga what's poppin'.
Streets, shit ain't always what it seems. On the block all day, trying to make that cream. Niggas in the cut, just concocting the scheme. How they gonna cut your throat so they can eat? Open your eyes, this is real, nigga, don't you sleep. Never turn your back, cause them snakes still creep. But yo, it's around, even when you least expect it. Never close your eyes, cause this shit gets hectic.
Alright, we back. That was my man. Fucked up, man. Miles crazy, dude.
I'm sure he'll be in jail by week's end if we don't edit that video. What y'all gonna see is gonna be a highly edited version of what Malice sent us because we cannot show all the stuff he always sends.
And what about this week's bootleg movie review?
I know which one I'm doing my movie on, my review on.
I have to say, I watched a documentary on Emmett Till. That was a hot documentary. I heard the name. I knew it was associated with racism in the past, but I never knew exactly what it was about.
Black History Month.
The company sent it to me. I reviewed it, wrote an article on it, and I highly recommend it.
What's it about?
Young 14-year-old dude whistled at a white chick.
Well, this back in the 40s, all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whole town came down, went in the house, snatched him out, beat him down, cut his dick off, threw him in the river.
Whistling at a white girl.
That was it.
Man.
He got killed over that shit.
So compared to about what's gonna happen, they would have chopped up his whole family for what's gonna happen.
If I was back then, I would have got killed around 10.
Damn.
I'd have been dead like a motherfucker at 10 because I was straight hollering at anything with 2 legs, dog.
How long was it? Was it good? It was like 2 hours, 3 hours?
It was pretty good. They even had his mother on it. They had some people that was actually there. I'm just saying like hearsay, C-shake shit. It was a pretty good documentary.
Man, that's heavy
It come with
stuff.
2 DVDs in it. I highly recommend it.
You know a movie I can't watch during Black History Month that they always try to show me?
What movie is that, Big D?
Roots.
You didn't watch Roots?
Roots is the best movie ever. Everybody should see it at least like 4 or 5 times in their life. Roots, and you can't get no better movie than Roots.
So you've seen it?
Yeah, I saw.
Are you giving a review?
I'm not reviewing Roots.
Okay,
Roots
this
is
is
not
the
my
official review.
This is just a Black History Month review. Go see Roots. But when you
go see it where, nigga?
No, you got to rent it or something.
Okay. I thought you
But the problem is, if they show it on TV or something, you can't watch it because the next day you go to work, you will hate every white person you see. It's a hard. I watched that one. I used to deliver pizza, and I watched that movie. As soon as I went to work, I was like, "Oh y'all, I hate all y'all."
That's where you was when we worked together at Intercoastal.
Roots. I had watched Roots. I had Roots on a loop at the house.
That's probably what happened to Russell. Why ain't Russell here during Black History Month, man?
Man, because I watched Roots. I got pissed off at him. Man, you were.
He ain't answered his phone all day either.
It's a good movie. It's a great movie, but it'll just mess with your head for a little while.
That's because you got to be headstrong to watch.
They cut off Kunta Kinte's foot. I was like, man.
Not the whole foot.
The worst part. The worst part was when the part that always gets me is when they're saying, they said, "What's your name?" And he says Kunta, and they keep whipping him and say, "Your name is Toby." Man.
But did you see Dave Chappelle's version of that?
Yeah.
That was hot. That's the way it would have been. It would have been gangster back then. Me and Jay need to go back in time. We're gonna build a time machine, dog. Go back in time.
That brings me to my bootleg movie review, and keeping with Black History Month and all the heavy stuff we were just finished talking about.
What is your movie for this month, man? I mean for this week.
Madagascar, the cartoon with all the little chipmunks and stuff.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what I'm reviewing. It's a good family movie. It's about a bunch of zoo animals that get on a boat and go to Madagascar. And
so you relate that to Roots, the boat, and the animals?
They went back to Africa.
Or they going back?
Yeah, see? And they got like Chris Rock's in it, so they got a bunch of black actors in it and stuff. It's all about, everybody should see that movie. Thumbs up.
Now staying true to form, y'all ask this question every movie review. Did you watch the movie Big D?
Why would I watch Madagascar? It's like it's a cartoon with kids. I ain't watch that movie.
You watched that other cartoon?
I'm not going to sit there and watch 2 hours of cartoon animals jumping down and talking and stuff.
What was that Matrix cartoon you watched?
That was the Animatrix.
Oh, with the Animatrix.
That was good. I can't review it though because I actually saw it. But Madagascar, I didn't see it. I don't plan on seeing it, but I give it thumbs up. I give it out of 10. I give it like 8 out of 10. It's a great movie. Go see it. It should have won an Oscar.
8 out of 10 for a movie you didn't see. You know, I want somebody to write into me if you ever watched anything that Big D recommended. Write into me, let me know.
You should. If I recommend it, you need to go see it because it's a great movie. And if I don't recommend it, don't see it because it's a waste of time.
Did you recommend Brokeback Mountain?
Yes, I did. Watch it win the Oscar. If that movie wins the Oscar, I was right once again.
You know something? You're going to have to do the interview on Tom Taliaferro because I found somebody that's going to break you down. It's going to be a fight up in there. There might be a shooting up.
Tom Taliaferro?
Yeah.
He's going. Why Tom going to fight me?
He intelligent brother.
I know one reason why he would fight me.
See, look, he about to get started. Yeah, y'all won't see Big D on next week's episode because it's going to be a lot of slow singing and flyer bringing coming on the next episode. We're going to cut out again. We're going to come back with some surprise for your eyes and for Big D's thighs or whatever.
Tom going to be sitting on my thighs? That would be a surprise.
No.
Look, now you see what Big D into.
No,
you hear him say,
you the one said it.
Rewind this shit and listen to it. He said, I want Tom to sit on my thighs. You heard that. You heard that. Right here on Jackin4beats TV.
Hey, I'm Big D. Tim is gone. Thank God. Finally got the whole show to myself. Today we're going to interview two dancers. Ladies. From Good Game Entertainment. They are...
I'm Fantasy.
Miss Mo.
Okay, Fantasy.
Yes.
Since you've been a dancer, this is fun. Since you've been a dancer, how's your life changed?
It's quick, easy money.
Quick, easy. It's easy? I can't shake my butt like that. That's not easy. How's your life changed?
Shit, I make money every day.
See, when you gotta work a whole month, we can work a week and probably make double what you make in a
Actually,
month.
2 days.
I don't make that much money though.
I can vouch for Mom. She.
Y'all hearing Tim off on the side. He's jealous because I get to do this interview, this in-depth interview once again.
I was at the real party.
What does it take? What does it take to be a hip hop dancer these days? What does it take to be a hip hop dancer?
I do this.
That's a good. Now, how did you learn that?
I don't know. They told me Scooby Doo.
Scooby Doo. What's that mean? Is that some kind of? Okay, as you can see, hip hop dancers are multi-talented. They have many skills. Now, to do this, do you have to go any type of special school?
No.
Do you have to take any classes or anything?
No, we just have to do this right here.
See, this is not. As you can see, hip hop dancers. Listen, you can't even see me on the show.
Hey.
As you can see, hip hop dancers, like I said, they have many different skills. They are massage therapists, as I can see.
Belly buttons. I like to lick belly buttons.
What was the last thing you guys did? What was the last time?
I did a photo shoot on Saturday.
What was the photo shoot with?
It was with me and a homeboy that runs entertainment business, DME Entertainment.
Now, a lot of guys say they're doing photo shoots and they just try to get you over to the house with a camera, and it's not really a real photo shoot. Was it one of those type things?
No.
Oh, I've never been to that. Everything's exotic, professional.
Oh, so it was a professional photo shoot.
It's professional. Everything's professional. I do.
Now, where was this at? Where was your last time job at?
My last job was a private party.
Private party? Was it a private hip hop party? Was it private, like a bachelor party type thing?
Yeah.
So you not only do hip hop dancing.
And I also strip.
Now, see, a lot of people call that exotic dance. A lot of dancers I've known has said, don't call it stripping. They call it exotic dancing.
Yes. It's different, you know, when you're in a club.
See, Jay is trying to interfere with my interview. Now, as you were saying, in a club, it's exotic dancing, but in other venues, it's stripping.
It's stripping because you're doing everything.
When you say everything, what do you mean?
Giving head.
What? That's not part of exotic dancing.
Licking ass, spanking the butt with the bottles and.
As you can see, hip hop dancers today, they don't have a union. They can't decide what they. Now, do you want to do this? Is this your choice? I hope it is, because
and this is my choice. You know, nobody dragging me into it.
Nobody forces you to do anything you don't want to do.
Really? That's good, because a lot of people usually have a fourth girl to sit on my lap.
What'd you just say?
You usually have the Force Girls.
I'm glad you told the truth. Hold on.
Now, is there anything that you...
Hey, y'all heard that statement. That takes us back up to Richmond, where he forced somebody on his lap. You remember that shit?
Are y'all promoting anything right now?
Right now, I'm promoting Good Game
Good
Entertainment.
Game Entertainment.
Are y'all going to be on any upcoming Good Game Entertainment videos or shoots or anything?
I'm on recent video shoots right now.
What was your last thing you did for Good Game?
I shook my ass a little bit on the table.
Now, was this for
a little dragon scene, a little
Yeah,
lion
look out for
scene.
Game for Sale.
Yeah.
J Lazy's Ladies Volume 1.
All day, baby. Out there on the streets, get them now.
Now, are y'all starring in this or are y'all just like featured players?
No, I've been here for I've been doing exotic dancing for 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
That means you started when you were like 8.
No, I'm 24 years old.
How are you?
I'm 18. I just started.
They gonna be deep with the young girls.
I'm a professional. I'm a professional though.
So when you say you're a professional, like how do you set yourself apart from other hip hop dancers?
Well, basically, I make a man, you know what I'm saying, know what they want. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop dancing and exotic dancing is all one.
All you doing is selling the fantasy.
That brings
I may do my strives. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do for is striving for something.
That brings me to a pet peeve of mine. Stripper names. You said fantasy, which is your stripper name, and your stripper name is
Money Mo.
Money Mo. Now, how did you come up with that?
Actually, some dudes at the club that I worked at gave me my name. So.
What club do you work at?
I used to work at the club called the Flame 2 over on Lynn Haven.
I know that place. They changed the name. They used to be called the Foxy Ladies, though, didn't it? Yeah. Okay. And how did you get your name on?
Money Mo. I make money all the time. It can be 5 niggas there. I can always make money.
So did you give yourself that name, or did somebody else
give
give you
myself that name?
That's a pretty good name. I would like to thank you two for coming on the show.
You're welcome.
Bye, Big D. Oh, baby.
I got the best job in the world. Okay. That was fun. I like that. Okay. Okay, we're back. Hopefully, Tim has edited that last segment way down so that I will be able to not get a divorce from my beautiful wife and kids. Hello, honey. That was just all part of the job.
You better look for Johnny. Oh, I'm sorry. He gone. You're in trouble.
Now I'm back. See how things change on Jackin4beats TV? It switches just like that. Now I'm back with Tom Telefero, multi-platinum producer. Hello, Tom.
What's up, man? How you feeling?
Once again, the handshake. I love that handshake. It's the best handshake in the world. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna. Tom, what? How do we know you? Where do we know you from?
Let's see. I robbed a 7-Eleven yesterday on.
Aside from your criminal enterprises, what records have you produced?
Well, there's a few of them. I've worked with Bobby Brown, Blackstreet, Janet Jackson.
Is this pre-cocaine Bobby Brown or post-cocaine?
Oh yeah.
Bobby Brown?
Well, you know what? I call it the Budweiser era because at that point, you know, all he would do is go to a club and have a little bud and he'd be back to the studio.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, a lot different than now.
Like who? Bobby?
He's still my man though, huh?
Bobby Brown. Who else? Some
Bobby
other
Brown,
names.
Blackstreet.
Blackstreet.
Mm-hmm.
Now Blackstreet's still around because they were huge when I guess when you were producing them, they were huge, and then they fell off all of a sudden.
And that would be true. I think a lot of it has to do with just egos and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But they're still around doing separate projects, from what I understand.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That brings up a good thing. How does for a lot of this independent artists would like to know how does ego? How can that mess up something that's good? Because like you said, Blackstreet was going well, and the egos came into it, and it's destroyed it.
Well, the thing about egos is that, you know, besides, you know, assholes, everybody got one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And what it does is just puts a little, you know, little confusion in it. Whenever there's confusion, nothing positive ever's coming out of that.
So you working with now?
Well, right now I'm doing my own entertainment company, and I'm just coming off a hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
And just trying to have some young cats that's in there right now, so it's gonna be hot in a minute.
Like, what's the time frame we're gonna be hearing from these guys?
I would say sometime by the end of this year, just before the beginning comes of next year.
Now I'm gonna throw some names out there because I know you have a history in the business, And some people you get along with, some people you don't get along with.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna throw some names out there.
Oh, you want all you trying to get the dirt, bro?
Not the dirt.
Grimy, gritty, what?
I just want
Left,
to
right,
get to the
down?
truth.
You want to get to the truth, all right?
For example, earlier in the show,
Truth shall set you free.
Tim mentioned Teddy Riley,
Okay.
and I hear there's some problems with Teddy Riley.
In
Is that
terms of
true?
What kind of problems?
That he made. I'm not going to say that he's gone back on his word.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be fair to say?
Has he gone back on his word?
Yeah.
And, you know, in this business, you know, it's like 90% and 10% creativity. So when it comes to, you know, going back on your word and doing things like that, it's a game that they play.
So
So I wouldn't say he's any different than any other executive or any other record producer out there that is a part of that wave.
So the independent artist coming up, when the producer tells them something,
Mm-hmm.
should they believe, or should they take it with a grain of salt, or should they believe part of it, or should they understand that everybody's in it to make money?
Well, everybody's in it to make money.
Yeah.
So the first thing you want to know as an independent artist is that, you know, you got to follow your gut instinct about things that you do in life. You know what I mean? In terms of listening to somebody in the business, if you realize that anything is just business and 10% creativity, then what would you do?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So as an independent artist, my advice would be is to trust nobody. How's that sound?
But you start out with a lot of young artists. How do you gain their trust?
Well,
did you throw money at them?
No. Well, you know, at that point when I first started, I was naive myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as a producer, or a producer in training, as I like to think about it, because so many people call themselves producers these days. You know what I mean? And they ain't produced a track yet.
Now what does it take to be a producer? Because I know a guy who was on last week who was a producer. He was pretty good. I thought he was good. He had beats and everything.
Okay.
Does having beats make you a producer?
No.
Does having a CD with a bunch of on MP3.com or whatever on SoundCloud, does that make you a producer?
Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, that makes you much as a producer as it makes you the president of the United States. Now, being a producer in terms of or what you would call a real producer, as you said a minute ago, is somebody who's commercially produced a product that's been released.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So if you're on if you're dealing with Sony Records, and then you produced a track on the album and it's out there and you have released, that's kind of when you get to be official.
I hate to tell you this time, but I'm not really looking at you. I'm looking the two ladies that were here before and my peripheral vision.
Uh-huh.
So I'm really watching them, but I'm pretending I'm talking to you. So while you talking, giving these guys information that they need to know,
right?
I'm having a good old time.
Okay, well, that sounds good to me. We should switch seats. I like some of that view too. All I got is you.
Okay, you were saying that now how does a young producer how do they take the next step from getting their stuff off of the internet? Which is is that okay to have your stuff on the internet? Is that the way to go?
You know, you have to understand that, like I said, most of the business is kind of shady.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's on the real. So if you're trying to break in as a young producer, then I don't think I would put my beats all over the place. I think I would do it more where I would try to find a channel to get them through.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And there's no set way of doing it. So when you're in the record business, there's many avenues you could follow, but you don't know which one is going to be where. But the first thing is perfect what you're doing. Get that to a level where you know that it is undeniable. So once it gets to that level, then you can pretty much give it to anybody, because a hit is a hit.
Who's overrated as a producer today?
Oh man, you're trying to get me real under the shovel, right?
Give me some big names. Don't give me a little some guy that's coming out of Salt Lake City saying that guy ran. Give me some name.
Well, you say overrated, but I mean you have a certain amount of cats that they're producing everybody. I haven't really heard like a lot of the
NERD.
Any who?
NERD. Pharrell. Star Treks.
Okay, you're asking me what?
Are they overrated? Yeah. Are they?
Pharrell's a very talented young man, and so is Chad.
Mm-hmm.
They were talented from the time that we first discovered them over at Princess Anne at the talent show,
mm-hmm.
and so they have genuine talent. I may think, or you may think that
I didn't say nothing. Don't try to put the words in my mouth, Tom.
Well, you're asking me whether overrated or underrated. I'm just saying, what's your opinion? My opinion is I listen to the stuff that they do, and I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? In terms of them talent, they are talented, no doubt. I've had a chance to work with them when they were young, and they're definitely gifted.
What about guys like?
So is Teddy.
Teddy's gifted.
Yes.
That's
As much as I may have other issues personally, in terms of musical talent, you can't take that away from him.
What about the guys down south with like So Def? What about them?
You know what? Anybody that can make hit records consistently has to be talented. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, you're going to you're asking
Even
about
the
heavy.
Even the Cash Money Millionaires.
Well, see, I don't really know that much about them as I know about the other guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I know a little bit about the Main Dupree in terms of his stuff, and obviously working for Teddy for like it was about 8 or 9 years with Teddy. So, I mean, when you see a cat do some stuff, you know that they got something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So as far as the Cash, who does their production?
Birdman.
Okay. I mean, they've got some stuff that I like and some stuff I don't like. I don't like that Fireman track.
Yeah. All this stuff kind of sounds. I like them.
It gets basic after a while. And it's not that the track isn't hot in terms of youth. It's just in terms of what I might like. And everybody got an opinion. You're entitled to your own.
It seems like things are getting simpler these days. Like, and
the track is too simple.
Simple tracks are getting way too much hype for me.
You know what's so funny? Years ago, when you had what I call real producers, the track had a production on it that was ridiculous. Mm-hmm. And then it became a time where a lot of the cats now are doing music, but because they don't have the skills and they haven't perfected playing an instrument, it's become very simplified.
See, this is what I was thinking the other day. I'm glad you brought that up, that playing the instrument part, because we're gonna have to. I'm gonna almost have to cut the interview short, but I would like to say this. A lot of people diss music school, punks go to music school, blah blah blah.
Right.
It actually can be useful. Because you actually learn a lot of stuff.
Well,
I know you shouldn't go around playing a violin or a cello, but the stuff you learn there, you can actually use in the business later.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, you don't need to go to music school. It could just be lessons. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But as long as you know something in what you're doing music, you have to be able to talk that language.
But sitting at the keyboard saying, boop, 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 boop.
Look at the thing with Prince and Beyonce, where he gave that interview and he said that he was teaching her how to learn.
You think Prince gets some of that?
Beyonce?
Yeah.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah, because that's not what he would do.
What?
No, that's not what he would do.
Carmen Electra?
No. I didn't say that if that was his, he would. That's not what he would do. That's Jay-Z's girl.
What did he say?
You would be saying to me, do I think that Prince is the type of guy that would do that behind Jay-Z's back when Jay-Z that's his girl. So he wouldn't do that. Right. I don't think that Prince is that type of guy.
Okay, I agree with you.
Although I haven't met him. I've met a lot of people, but
he's a spiritual guy. I don't think he would like steal another guy's girl.
Especially now, right? Because he's more spiritual now than he ever was.
He's crazy spiritual.
What did he teach Beyonce?
What he did was when they were doing I believe it was the Grammys, he told her that he was teaching her on the piano what music was and the things that she needed to know the language of music, because she just sings out of ear and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So she doesn't have that musical background in terms of knowing the different things and what work, say chords and all that stuff. He was trying to get her to understand she needed to do that.
Beyonce's pretty, but she can't play an instrument. And she can sing, but she don't know about music.
Anything positive to say about somebody?
No, I just said she's pretty and she can sing. What did I say is not true? Beyonce is pretty and she can sing, but she can't play an instrument. And that could hurt you.
It wasn't a matter of truth. It was a matter of you have anything positive to say about something. You know what I'm saying? You got nothing nice to say about somebody.
Being pretty is not positive? Being attractive is not positive?
Being attractive?
People never said I was pretty. Somebody said I was pretty.
We was talking about the language of music.
I wish the guy
anybody told you.
Thank you, Fantasy.
Oh, that's scary, because I was about to say that anybody that thought he was pretty must be blind. But since she's pretty and she said that, then I'll just go with that.
Okay, Tom, I would like to thank you. You have laid the knowledge on everybody.
No doubt.
And listen to what this guy says, because he knows he's been in the business for years. So almost as many records as me.
It must be the view.
I'm counting future sales too. And we're gonna come back and wrap everything up. Thanks a lot, Jackin4beats TV and Tom Telefero.
All right, with that, cool show.
That was a pretty good interview, Dick.
Thank you. I know it was an interview. I was there. It was a great interview. Pretty good interview. Which one? Which interview are you talking about?
The one with the young ladies, man. I like the way you hung in there, man. You stuck in there. You fought all the odds and everything. But we all know what you're going to do when you get to the crib, right?
What are you talking about? I just hope I brought a lot of things to light, and y'all have a better understanding of how
gonna kill some knuckle babies.
I hope y'all see that these ladies are real people, and they actually do a job, and they are talented.
I like the way he stay focused, man. You act like you trying to cut your shit, nigga. You just focus on that shit. We all know the truth, though, man. They was all up on you, all loving on you and shit.
That's true, because I'm irresistible.
Now look, he wasn't like that episode 1 where he was like, let's find Big D White. Like, look, he gonna change on the nigga.
Yeah, what happened to the Find Big D White thing? That kind of fell off. We having a contest, Find Big D Wife. Sending your pictures, videos, testimonials, essays.
He just looking for something to rub it out.
Report cards.
You got anything else you want? Report card. Y'all heard that shit.
Yeah.
Told you Big D like young girl.
No, college report. What are you talking about? College report cards.
Big D like young girl.
Y'all crazy.
I can get a young girl on the phone now, but I ain't gonna do it this episode. I'll get her on another one.
I'd like to thank all our guests. I would like to thank Tom Teleferro for laying out knowledge. I would like to thank Muddy Mo. I would like to thank Fantasy. I would like to thank Jay. I would like to thank Tim.
He happy. He thinking everybody. He done had ass on his lap. Nigga thinking everybody. Is that it?
I conducted an interview.
Pardon me?
I conducted an interview.
Yeah, you did 2 interviews. You did 2 good interviews, man. You really came with it this time. Anything else you want to throw in there?
You got to get the contact information like Jackin4beats.com.
I was waiting on you to get done before I throw it out there. I want to make sure you got everything you wanted to say out there.
I'm done.
All right, if you want to reach us, you can reach us at fans@Jackin4beats.com. Or if you want to reach your boy, you can reach me at myspace.com/Jackin4beats Tim B. I'm on there doing a little thing with my son and all that kind of stuff. But look at the friend list down there. You see all of them. And Lisa Lightfoot, holla at you, man, baby. You can come down. Not next weekend, but weekend.
I didn't see no hip hop guys. Oh, what about you didn't give props to the forum guys.
That's coming up, dude.
I thought we were closing it out. I thought
we are closing. I'm giving props to him now.
Oh, okay.
Don't do that. Yeah, Big D thought I forgot about y'all. I got to give love to everybody back there on the forums. What's his name? Weston. Nigga quit asking me to be a mod. I can't hook you up. That's Big D's job.
I got no control over that.
That's Big D's job. Now you heard him say he was the king of the forums.
I am the king of the forums.
See, there you go. So I can't hook you up. Miles can't hook you up. You got to talk to Big D, baby. And if you're serious about your career, check out the Ultimate Guide to Self-Promotion. That's Jackin4beats.com.
If you want to hook up, contact me because I got it for free.
Look, if I find out you're getting the free, snitches get stitches and they end up in ditches. Y'all understand how that roll. And on that, I'm out, nigga.